King of the Road.
Thanks again for watching the King of the Road show. I'm Jim King of the Road, reminding you to listen to the all-new King of the Road radio show, which airs every Saturday evening from 6 to 7 on AM 1300 KSET. Like this TV show, the radio show features exclusive interviews and concert footage with famous and up-and-coming recording artists. By the way, KSET is the only locally owned and operated radio station in Southeast Texas and also has the most local programs. In fact, the star-studded weekday lineup includes Tom Clay, Janice Stone and the Rocket Man in the mornings, Robbie Lynn and the Calendar Girls in the middays, and Jack Piper on the drive home. Listen live at AM 1300 or at KSETlive.com. As promised, we'll conclude this week's show by re-airing our recent interview and concert footage with Texas country troubadour Casey Donahew. Donahew began performing in Fort Worth at the now-defunct Thirsty Armadillo and R-Bar when he was barely old enough to drink legally. Returning home from Texas A&M, the guy who proudly hails from Johnson County made the rounds at the area's club circuit in 2002 and 2003. Donahew gained fans and momentum and got enough steam behind him to need a band. He hasn't slowed down a bit since. Let's cruise to Beaumont's Whiskey River to check out Casey Donahew.
Texas with the Casey Donahew Band from Fort Worth. It's good to be back out here. You guys ready to have a good time? I'd like to dedicate this song to our friends and your friends in the military. God bless our troops. God bless America. Yankee pity, those crazy bastards don't have no clue. I drove down to Tennessee, the rocky top I had to see. I lived there, but was a cold. Wound up in New Orleans. Now let me tell you about that scene. Well, I got drunk on Bourbon Street, so I've been up all night sipping on whiskey, drinking beer. Back home in Texas, we would've lived anywhere but there. Thinking about all those nights I spent so far away, but I am back home in Texas. This is where I'm gonna stay. Took all of my money. I didn't think that it was funny. I lost $2 grand, but I got drunk. Colorado's cold, snow gets real low. It's hard to ski in these cowboy boots, but I've been up all night sipping on whiskey, drinking beer. Back home in Texas, we would've lived anywhere but here. Been so far away, but I'm back home in Texas. This is where I'm gonna stay.
Casey Donahew, welcome back to Beaumont,
hey, man. Thanks a lot.
It's great to finally meet you.
Hey, man, it's good to be back.
We're playing at Whiskey River here tonight. We can't wait for the show. And you've released, 3 albums in 6 years?
This is actually, we just released our 4th album.
Okay.
So, yeah, we did 3 studio, we did a live record, too. So, we had 4 records.
I think that live album had a song called Crazy.
Yeah, Crazy. That was our first #1. And I wrote that song with my wife. And, yeah, it's a good one for us.
Yeah. So, this is all pretty much a do-it-yourself kind of thing that you've been doing. You don't have a lot of airplay so far, but your name is known all over the state. So how does that work?
Yeah, we kind of did it opposite. A lot of people go out and then, we don't have a record label. We own our own record label. So a lot of people go out and do it kind of reverse of the way we do it. We kind of went out and built our fan base and then kind of tried to get into radio and whatnot. A lot of people go out and do radio and then come out and do shows. We kind of did it opposite, and it seemed to work for us.
It worked for Kevin Fowler. He did it that way for about a decade. So.
Yeah, it's one of my heroes. So whenever I have an important question, I'll call Kevin and get some advice.
All those nights I spent so far away, but I'm back home in Texas.